Welcome, it's me, Mario. Everyone do the happy dance. We're gonna do some chocolate chip cookies and titty balls, whatever the hell makes you happy in the body. Hello, everybody. What we're going to be doing now is something that I've been thinking about and trying to accomplish for a minute now. I am in the process of sending let's set the stage here. I bought one of those Android watches, the Android Wear watches. There's the basic model, the LG G watch. It is an amazing watch. It's the most impressive digital, electronic technical device I've ever owned. And I've owned a lot of little stuff over my lifetime. I've owned PDAs. I've owned those little databank calculators, databank watches. I've always been looking for and hoping for down the line that they would come out with something of this magnitude. A watch that functions not only as a cell phone but as a video player. You can look at pictures on it. You can actually browse the web a little bit on it. It has that capability. Down the line, they're going to create a super elite watch. I'm pretty sure it's going to have everything in it. 3G, Wi-Fi built in, and GPS. That's the thing I'm hoping for, because imagine you're out in the middle of this woods and you can simply look on your watch so that you can locate where you exactly are, and of course find your way back to the civilization if necessary, instead of having to have a tablet with you or your phone. Now, nothing wrong with that. You can always use your phone as a GPS unit, which is great these days, but to have the same convenience inside of your watch is much better in my opinion. So my point with this video is to sort of I know there's a lot of people out there now buying these watches. This is really the next step for technology in the personal electronics field. This is the new frontier right now. I mean, that Dick Tracy stuff is actually going down. Cell phones are going to become watches in the future. We are not going to be having cell phones in our pockets anymore. You're going to get a call on your wrist, and you're going to take the call completely on your watch. That's what we're going to do. That's how it's going to be. We're already getting there, man. It's really cool technology. I'm really excited about it. I'm having a great time with it. The thing about it is that this thing's not even designed to play videos. They didn't put that as a feature. What you got to do is hack it into it. So you go online, you look for a tutorial on how to sideload apps onto an LG G watch, and it's pretty simple. You just got to download an application called App to Wear. That App to Wear app will actually do all of the little tricks that you need to get done in order to, because you have to do this thing through the debug mode. So you have to just sideload the app, and you have to sideload the video player, and then of course somehow, some way get the videos onto the watch, which is tricky in itself. But the point is that you can get VLC Android player to work on this watch, and then you can get videos playing all day on it. It seems to knock out every video I throw at it. I'm about to watch Back to the Future on the watch. Makes sense to me. Good. So I'll teach you how to do it, because I see young people, not that I like any of them, but if anybody out there's a nerdy son of a bitch like I was, and you want to be able to go to school and have a little watch that has porn on it or something, so you can enjoy it during class or whatever the fuck, I'm going to help you out right now. Get an Android Wear watch, doesn't matter which, get any one of them. The cheapest model is the LG G. Next you got to do is get it synced up to your phone. So you got to download the app, the Android Wear application that's perfectly syncs it to your phone. Next thing you got to do is start with debug mode. You go into the, same thing as your phone. You go into the About section of the settings, and then you click the build number all over, like 7 times. And what's going to happen is that it's going to say, now you're a developer. And then you go into developer options, and you have to enable debug over, enable debugging mode, and of course enable debug over Bluetooth, because this phone basically is a completely Bluetooth phone. It has nothing else, no Wi-Fi, no nothing else to connect to your phone, so it uses Bluetooth exclusively. But it's cool, you know. Right now I'm transferring. I figured out how to transfer files from my computer directly to the watch. It was a little tricky, but I figured it out. Now I can just transfer any file on my computer straight to my watch. It's so cool. I'm transferring a freaking movie right now to the watch. I don't know if the battery's gonna last for that long, but you know, it's possible. You can actually watch stuff. I watch music videos, of course, tons of porn, and I watch cartoons on my watch when I'm going to work. I never thought I'd be at that point where I'd be able to say, okay, I want to look at my watch to watch Bugs Bunny. And that's what I'm doing whenever I'm on the bus. I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch a cartoon. It's nuts. I mean, it's just insane. I never thought I'd be here. I always watch these, like, I've been trying to watch, like, okay, if I ever got my collection of Real Ghostbusters episodes, I typically put it onto my tablet and watch a couple episodes. Typically what I've always done is, like, if I wanted to watch things on the go, I put them on my laptop, and I'd be on the plane, I'd be wherever I was, and I'd be watching my cartoons on my laptop. As soon as they developed more powerful phone technology, I was throwing everything onto the phone so I could watch my cartoons and stuff on the movies and stuff on the phone. I thought I was as good as it's gonna get. I can't believe I can watch Real Ghostbusters on the train and bus and everything. But now I'm living in a time where I can throw all that crap on my watch, and I can watch entire freaking tons of episodes of Real Ghostbusters on my watch. I can't believe I'm here. It's nuts. Okay. So, how do you actually get this VLC media player to load onto the watch? That is a tricky thing to do. What you got to do is use app2wear. Okay? Make sure that all the debugging is enabled. Another debugging thing that has to be enabled is in the phone itself. You have to go into the Android Wear application on the phone, and go into the settings and go all the way to the bottom and hit enable debugging over Bluetooth, or this whole thing's not going to work. Now, all you got to do from here forward is load up app2wear onto your phone. You got to download the APK from VLC. They should have an APK available. You download it from them, and then you put it onto your phone, because it's the only way it's going to work. And you load up app2wear on your phone, and you find the APK. You click it. You say install that, and it should hopefully start finding where your phone is and enabling the debug mode on it, and loading the app side loading it. And that's all you got to do from that point forward. Now, how do you get the files on there? That's the problem. This thing, it sucks. They didn't design the phone so that you plug it into your computer and you can see the contents of the disk. People have to create file managers that are allowing you to wirelessly manage the files from your phone. And it's just a big overcomplication. It would have been so much simpler to just have the phone be able to hook up with your computer somehow and manage your files that way. Because you have a 4 gigabyte space available inside of your phone, so your watch. So that's a lot of space. You're gonna need to figure out how the files are supposed to be situated on it, right? But they don't have that option right now. So what you got to do is go through a bunch of bullshit. Another thing you got to side load two apps here: the VLC Media Player and ES File Explorer. That's not even supposed to be on the watch, but it's the best file explorer for the watch, and it's amazing. It has nice, wonderful, it allows you to view GIFs, animated GIFs, and it has all these features. It's so cool. It's a great file explorer, so they don't allow it to be, it's not designed for the watch, so it's going to look really awkward on the watch, but it's amazing and it works. It's fully functional. Get ES File Explorer APK, the latest one you can find, and sideload that as well. So now you got two things: VLC Media Player and ES File Explorer loaded onto the watch. Now what you got to do is go into the ES File Explorer, hit the menu on the side, go down, look through it, for the networking tab and hit Bluetooth. Just hit it. A little pop-up will say, do you want to enable FTP, file transfer protocol, and then you hit the check mark and you're good. After that, you just leave it alone. Don't do anything. Don't hit nothing else. Just leave it that way. When it says enable FTP, what does that mean? That means that you are enabling files to be transferred to the phone. Period. That's what that means. It's opening the door. So just leave it that way. And put it in a dock so that it doesn't turn off or anything like that. And now, all you got to do is have a Bluetooth enabled phone. You can use if you have ES File Explorer on your phone, that's even better. Now you can actually use that to send things to ES File Explorer on your watch, because the program talks to itself. So it'll much easier to send files that way. Alternatively, what I'm doing, I had to figure this thing out on my ass, is that this thing is great. I bought a little Bluetooth USB dongle, put it into my computer at the top there, and I paired the Bluetooth to my watch. They just paired it up, and now I don't even have to have ES File Explorer running on the computer or anything like that. It just sends the file to the root of my phone, and that's it. That's all it takes. So I can send any bloody thing to my phone at all. Any file, any picture. I mean, I got pictures of celebrities booted. I got fucking Brie Olsen naked. I got friggin' all kinds of good naked bitches and all kinds of good stuff that I download all the time. You just download this stuff. You don't know what, I got booty cheeks, everything. If I just decide to send Amber Fox's big titty booty cheeks onto my phone, I can send onto my watch so that I can look at her big titties on my watch. I can do it. I've sent it there. It's on there. It's all good. So you don't have to have no program running. It's just a simple matter of hitting the right click button and then selecting send to, and it says Bluetooth device. You select G Watch from the menu and you put send, and it will send it straight to your watch. Done. As long as ES File Explorer is open, that's the thing I learned. It's not just going to do it on the fly. If it has a Bluetooth enabled app open on your watch that's open the Bluetooth door, it'll send the file. And now it's sending stuff that I want. I used to have to send it to my phone first and then send it to my watch, because only things from the phone could be sent to the watch. They talk to each other much easier. But I learned that ES File Explorer basically just opens the door to any Bluetooth device to send pictures and stuff to your watch. And it's just, as long as they're paired and they're friendly with each other, you can send it. And that's all I got to say. It's working great for me. I suggest, I've been trying to make this kind of, I'll show you the watch right now. I can't really play around with it, but here it is. I got Back to the Future being sent right to the watch right now. So I'm gonna watch Back to the Future on a watch. That's my little artistic thing I'm trying to accomplish. I'm gonna watch Back to the Future, the entire movie, on a watch. It's the most I think poetic way of watching the movie. You should watch Back to the Future on a watch. That's how you should do it. Alright guys, stay frosty.